Howdy, howdy. How are you all doing? Day 9. Hopefully, we're still going strong. Our Psalm reading, 119, we're going to be looking at verses 65 to 72. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and put up the list right here. This is our list for the, for today. Oh, it's over here. List for today. All right. So if you're on track, there you go. Our Psalm verses 65 through 72. Lord, you have treated your servant well. Let me start that over again. Lord, you have treated your servant well, just as you promised. Teach me good judgment and discernment, for I rely on your commands. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now I keep your word. You are good, and you do what is good. Teach me your statutes. The arrogant have smeared me with lies, but I obey your precepts with all my heart. Their hearts are hard and insensitive, but I delight in your instruction. It was good for me to be afflicted, so that I could learn your statutes. Instruction from your lips is better for me than thousands of gold and silver pieces. I truly hope that last statement, that the word of God is more valuable than silver and gold, is really true for us. So here's our list. Again, wrong side. Here's our list. So hopefully you're on track. If not, today's a great day to just get going. Today, the verse that I wrote down as being really impactful to me that I want to continue to think about would be Romans chapter 9, verses 21 and 22. And I'll go ahead and read those verses. Has the potter no right over the clay to make out of the same lump one vessel for honorable use and another for dishonorable use? What if God, desiring to show his wrath and to make known his power, has endured with much patience vessels of wrath prepared for destruction? Don't normally think about verses that talk about destruction or things like that as being worthy of really meditating on. I think we like to pick something that'll be a little happier, something that'll encourage us, but honestly, thinking properly on all the different aspects of God's character is a good thing. So in God's wrath, a lot of times people have a problem with, I thought God was a loving God. It's like, yeah, but God is also a God of justice. And the God of wrath, God shows wrath to those who would oppress his people, who would oppress others, those who are sinful, those who bring calamity, those who bring chaos, and those who just rebel. And so it says that God endures those vessels of wrath. And what I think that means is, even for those who would reject the gospel, there is still a glorification of God in one of his attributes, which would be justice and his display of wrath. And to think on that, to think that not even the most rebellious person can take away from the glory of God, just shows a different aspect. Shows how great God is, how big he is. Sometimes how small our perspective is. So that's what I'm going to take with me, put in my pocket. What about you? After reading this list, is there anything that impacted you? A verse that just really jumped out at you? Go ahead and put it down in the comments and we can all benefit from that. And we will see you tomorrow. Later.